I feel like we got some real gimmicks being proposed right now for housing. So the first one's a 50-year mortgage, which I think is a terrible idea. They've tried it elsewhere, is not worked well. You might as well be a renter because at 50 years, you're never going to get the house paid off. At least at a 30 year, I've had a lot of folks that qualified, barely qualified, 10, 20 years ago, and they're on their way to getting their house paid off especially as their income increases. They have a shot at having a house paid off down the line. A 50-year mortgage just isn't going to happen. Human nature is they will pay the minimal. They'll never own. You might as well rent because at least then you're not stuck in a certain house if something happens. You can move. At least that's my opinion. The other piece is a portable mortgage. They'd have to change a bunch of legislation. And the only benefit I could see there is for downsizers, right? Because most people couldn't use it because if you port your normal mortgage over, let's say you owe 200,000, you're buying a half million dollar property. The way it would work, I believe, is you couldn't increase the loan amount. So yeah, you might have a 2.5% rate for that 200,000. You have to come up with cash for the difference. So I don't see a lot of people being able to use this now. Downsizers, yes, they'll have a chunk of equity, and if they owe a couple 100,000, they're downsizing. They might be able to keep that mortgage open, move it over, and they have a bunch of equity left over. They might even be able to reinvest it. So I do see that as a potential benefit to get some of the houses released by the boomer generation. So maybe that would be a benefit, but I still think a lot of this is gimmick. Let's focus on real housing needs.